Hey guys, welcome. Marcy here, the Cranky Crafter. We're going to do an Art Tag Tuesday, and we're going to be doing the PT Tag Club for Ashley over at Paper and Twine. And the prompt for today, actually there were two prompts, because when there's 31 days in a month, she draws two, but you don't have to use both of them. I'm going to just use one. The prompts were repetition and reflection. I'm going to use repetition. I'm going to pass on the reflection. You can make separate tags for both of them. Does that make sense? Like you could do one tag for repetition and one for reflection, or you could combine them, or you can just do one. She really doesn't have a lot of, strict rules with anything, but I'm choosing to do repetition. And this is probably going to be a quick and easy one, but I think it will turn out cute nonetheless. So for one of our Fodder Fridays we made snippet rolls, which I think are super fun and help you use up a lot of your little bitty scraps and stuff. So I'm going to use that as actually kind of the focal point and background, if you will. But I'm going to use it for repetition because to me, that's kind of what it says to me. There's the zigzag lines, there's the repetition of all of your papers. I have some stamps that I did all along the edge. So this is what we're going with. And I kind of want it to be just very organic, but I think I am gonna ink the edges just so that it's not stark white. And also, I need to get into practice inking, because if you watched my altered book video that I did just recently, you'll see that I did 50%. I inked some and not the others, and it's just not something that I do frequently, so I'm not in habit of it. So yeah. So I just cut off a little, snippet of this, and I'm going to glue it on. I'm going to use my art glitter glue because I think it needs something strong to glue it on. I maybe could use a glue stick, but here we are. This is what we're using. Hope everybody is well. I am almost to 500 subscribers, and when we reach that, I'm going to do a giveaway. Very small giveaway, but a giveaway nonetheless. I'll have more information about that once we get there, but I just thought it would be fun to recognize everybody who's subscribed and joined in, and remind them how much I appreciate their, dedication to the craziness of the Cranky Crafter and not knowing what I'm doing half the time and still sticking it out and being there and watching and all that. I'm gonna punch this through again, this hole. There. I love this sari ribbon. It's one of my favorite things. So I have this piece of fodder that I made. I couldn't even tell you when. I'm going to put that on there. Like I said, this is going to be super duper simple, but I think it's still going to be pretty. I'm going to put that on there. Now that I'm looking at this, I think I want some purple splatters. That's what I think. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do it. If I can get paint out. Because me and this paint fight all the time. This Dina Wakley stuff. because of the applicator. It never wants to come out. All right, I'm going to do splatters. I'm going to get some water. I'm going to get my fan brush. Use whatever kind of brush you have handy. I have this, so I'm going to use this. And then you hope for the best when you put these down. Like that. And I'm going to wipe my mess up so I don't make an even bigger mess. Many of you are probably like, you should save that. Save that paint. Girl, do you know how many papers I got? Saved paint and ink and everything else on. So we're not going to do that this time. But what I'm going to do is pause you and dry that. Okay, so here we are. It's mostly all the way dry. We're going to put this little guy on. And then I grabbed like a student dictionary and I tore out repetition. Doing or saying something over and over. That's what my brain does when it overthinks. It just does it over and over and over. And I think that's really going to be it. So this is super duper duper fast one. If anything, it shows you that you can pull some things out of your stash and make something beautiful. It doesn't have to be, you know, fancy dancy all the time. I want that down a little bit. I think I do. I could even have put these on like little 3D, you know, little 3D foamy things. What are they called? I can't know. But it almost is kind of doing that on its own because of the sari ribbon. And then I'm going to glue this on. I'm not even going to use a quote because I'm using this instead. And I'm not even using additional string because you know I almost always use string because there's so much already. I still could if I wanted, don't get me wrong. I can if I want. If I wanted to, I would have, and I would not have felt like I needed to justify my decision. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at sari string over here, not string, ribbon. And I'm really hoping I can find something that's like bright purple. Yes. Wait, do I want that? Because that's that. All right, so my brain said that, but now I can't copycat. I need something else. What about turquoise to go with that? Do we like that? What else do we have in here? Anything else? I think we like this one. Or, no, I don't like that. That? Oh, let's see. No. I'm kind of digging the turquoise one. Do you guys like the turquoise? Here's another turquoise. Maybe we want that one. No. This one. This has hearts on it. You want this one or this one? No, I like this one. Just do it, Marcy. Jeez. Okay, so I find that if I twist it a little bit and then put it through, that helps. I probably could have put a, should we put a, all right, let's do it. What's the word I'm looking for? Eyelet. But now I have to get my crocodile. Hold, please. All right, I got it. almost ran Gidget over with the chair. You know, I might need to find a different storage receptacle for these. Oh, brother. I think I'll use one of these, this color. These are the only colors I have, so that's what we get. All right, let's see. Doing this, I don't know if you can see it because I'm there. I always forget about adding that, but I like it. I like it. It adds to it. Oh, for Pete's sake. Twist, twist. I just said it makes it easier to go through when you twist it, and I lied. There. There we did it. There we did it. And that one. There. Oh, come on. Look how cute that is. All right. I think I might even leave these little bits. What do we think? How about we cut them just a little bit? I like all the little stringy bits. All right. So that was fast. So that was for Ashley's PT Tag Club over at Paper and Twine. And I'll put her details below. And you can join in if you want to as well. Everybody is welcome. I think she even checks out people on Instagram, or you can email her your pictures if you're not like on YouTube or Instagram. But go over there and, you know, listen to the real rules, because I don't want to just make something up and then I'll get in trouble. So this is it. This is our Art Tag Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you think about it, give me a like. That would be great. We're trying to get to 500. That's a big, you know, milestone. And hopefully we'll get there. And I'll see you next time.